TV. This is Primetime English News. First, the headlines. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren lauds Armed Forces veteran for their selfless contributions to the nation. Says government plans to set up a memorial park for war veterans. Enhanced surveillance and dominance maintained along Indo-Myanmar border. External dimension cannot be ruled out, asserts Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi. And historian Professor N. Joykumar maintains the need for indigenous population to organize mass protest against Indian government before Manipur gets fragmented. And now the news in detail. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren hosted at-home function event at CM Secretariat on the eve of Armed Forces Veterans Day today. Speaking at the program, the Chief Minister expressed gratitude to Armed Forces for their spirit and contribution to the nation. He also reiterated the government's commitment to support those who have served the nation. And Biren went on to assert that efforts are on to develop a memorial park by identifying a suitable location in Imphal, reminding that a similar park for Manipur police had already been developed inside First Emma ground. He maintained that it would not be feasible to develop another structure at the same location, citing congestion. The Chief Minister also lauded armies, Assam Rifles and CAPFs for coordinating with state police in mitigating the ongoing crisis, while claiming that the situation has been improved.
और अभी मणिपुर में जो हो रहा है इसमें आर्मी असम राइफल्स का आप लोग का रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ जो काम कर रहा है we appreciate you from the government side. You are coordinating well with the state police department and now almost with good coordination between the central paramilitary forces, army and the state police. The situation is improving and the normalcy is restoring slowly. I wish all of you that you will extend the full cooperation in bringing this in the state of Manipur. I am seeking from you all the battalion also kindly advise, suggest in bringing peace and normalcy in the state of Manipur.
Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi has maintained that the prevailing situation in Manipur is being brought under control with synergized efforts of security forces and proactive government initiatives. General Upendra Dwivedi said this during annual press conference which was held today at Manekshaw Center in New Delhi. Speaking further, General Dwivedi said cyclic incidents of violences are continuing but security forces are working to bring in peace. Enhanced surveillance and dominance over the Myanmar border are on, as well as fencing is also in progress. While maintaining that external dimension cannot be ruled out, the Army Chief maintained that the conflict in neighboring Myanmar has resulted in influx of refugees and those refugees need to be treated with respect. Indian Army is in touch with Myanmar Army to ensure uninterrupted exchange of information of intelligence.
As far as the lack of coordination is concerned which you have brought out, I just wish to assure you there is absolutely no lack of coordination, but we have to understand that which side is where. When this problem occurred in May 2023, the police from various communities, it was very difficult for them to go to the different community area. So thereafter the DGP had issued the orders that you go to the nearest police station to whichever community you belong to, so that at least you take on those duties. So once you take on those duties, you will find that Indian Army, Assam Rifles and the other CAPFs, we have to coordinate with those people in whichever area they are. So it's not a lack of coordination. Rather, these three agencies are the only one which are able to provide the coordination as of today. External dimensions cannot be ruled out. It's all over the media. So I'll just leave it at that. Now what happens as far as the Myanmar side is concerned? Since there is some activities taking place on the Myanmar side and it is claimed that the rebel groups are fighting with the Myanmar army or the Tatmadaw, as a result, there is a migration which is taking place or the influx of refugees which is taking place. We have made sure that all those who are coming here should be treated as refugees and due respect and consideration and harbour should be provided to them.
Office bearers of Justice Committee on Anglo-Manipur War 1891, martyrs and freedom fighter of Kanglei Park, Manipur, today took oath and assumed charge for a new term starting from 2025 to 2028. Speaking in the oath ceremony, Chairman of the committee and historian Professor N. Jiribam said, Manipur, which was once an independent kingdom, fought against the mighty British without any fear by abiding the main responsibility of defending itself. India is well aware of the history and courage of Manipuri people, and therefore it has perpetually kept Manipur under subjugation with the intention to keep it weak and powerless. Speaking further, Professor Jiribam said British brought in Chin Kuki community and settled them at Naga areas, and now emulating the strategy of British, India has called in Chin Kuki militant groups and signed suspension of operation with them with the aim to wage war on Manipur. As a result, many innocent civilians have lost their lives, their houses destroyed, while many left displaced from their villages and homes. While expressing discontent over the dubious policy of India, historian N. Jiribam asserted that Manipur should be defended by indigenous people of the state. Expressing concerns, Jiribam said India has created buffer zone between Kuki and Meitei, and it is likely to create other buffer zones between Naga and Kuki as well. He added that all indigenous communities in the state need to come together before Manipur gets fragmented into pieces.
Mikha pon ga do sarputi no moto wore ga ning tam na hingi haiba adu gonu ba matam du gi ning thona message piram budo ngasi so aikoi masam su oiba aikoina madu pura ga satpai je koi gi thodang oi aikoi India na divide and rule policy tawraga aikoi da sanari bising ase Manipur da leba indigenous people aikoi punna amatu oina punchalaga akanba ihau sagatpa matam yore natragadi Manipur kang khong saibagi phibam lakani marum aduna Manipur da leba indigenous people pudima amatu oina punjalaga India gi mayokta akan ba ihau hawa tangai pade simyam da thamdri.
Personnel of Assam Rifles vacated their makeshift camp in Hombai village yesterday, a day after an irate mob dismantled the camp in Kamjong district over allegations of harassment and restrictions on timber transportation. Following an understanding during a meeting held on Sunday between Tangkhul Naga civil society groups, district officials and Assam Rifles representatives, the Assam Rifles vacated the camp. It may be mentioned that on Saturday, villagers from Kasom Khulen block stormed the camp of 40 Assam Rifles, accusing the paramilitary force of restricting movement and harassing locals. The Assam Rifles dismissed these allegations, stating that the camp was established to inspect vehicles for compliance. In a statement, the Assam Rifles mentioned that on January 11th, personnel stopped a vehicle carrying timber without mandated documents. Nefarious elements instigated locals, leading to the violent incident. To control the mob, the force used tear gas and fired in the air, but no casualties were reported. Officials also confirmed that the situation remained calm and no further incidents occurred. Let's move on to some news from Jiribam. District Hospital Monitoring Committee has warned that it will take on intensified agitations if the government fails to fulfill the demands by January 17th. Addressing a press meet held in front of the hospital's OPD ward, District Hospital Monitoring Committee's executive member P.H. Montessori decried that the government has turned a deaf ear to their long-standing demand of upgrading the 50-bedded hospital with the availability of a full-fledged CMO and other machinery. Montessori also lamented that Jiribam has been far neglected by the government in terms of health care and other basic amenities.
Ngasi tang tarahumdoi ni tang 33 haitare sigi manungda akhoi demand se phangbagi mami udragadi asidagi henna khongjeng ama sangsilakani haina akhoi thamjai.
Director of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS, Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma inaugurated 3 advanced radiotherapy machines during a workshop organized at the hospital's Department of Radiation Oncology today. The workshop was also attended by Medical Superintendent of RIMS Hospital, Professor N. Sanjeev, and Head of Department of Radiation Oncology, Dr. Y. Sobita, as guests. Speaking at the event, Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma stated that the inauguration of series of facilities in the Department of Radiation Oncology at RIMS is a significant step towards providing cancer care in the region. I beg your pardon. He added that the introduction of state-of-the-art equipment, Equinox 100 teletherapy unit, high-dose rate brachytherapy unit, conventional simulator, and the manifold and oxygen pipeline system marks a milestone as the first of its kind in the state, while maintaining that efforts are underway to establish comprehensive radiation oncology facility, including LINAC and CT simulators, with procurement processes expected to be completed within months. Sunil Kumar also expressed that the plans to upgrade RIMS to a tertiary care center with a 150-bed cancer hospital will serve not only Manipur but also neighbouring states and countries. The workshop was also attended by Deputy Director Administration, Principal College of Nursing, HODs, faculty members, nursing officials, staff and students of RIMS.
We can buy any equipment, whatever is available in the present world. Only thing is how you train those manpowers, how to run those machines. So I requested the experts, especially maybe surgery, maybe medicine, or that we have to train our manpower because no one is ready to come to this state. If you sit in Delhi and advertise one post, there will be 20 people standing for the interview. Now let's do interview for a medical oncologist or surgical oncologist or nuclear medicine. No one is coming here. So we, as a Department of Medicine, Department of Surgery, need to come up for training of those human resource. Otherwise, the requirements or the dream of having the best center will remain as a dream. So we have to really work, and I think our MAs or maybe the dean or everyone need to look at how we train our new faculties of medicine and surgery for this, the requirement of this human requirement of the cancer treatment.
Basikong Panthobi Apunba Mera Paibi staged a sit-in at Basikong Panthobi Bazaar today, demanding the government to take action against police personnel involved in killing a village volunteer and protesting against the arrest of village volunteers. Speaking at the protest, Mera Paibi spokesperson Athopam Bimola highlighted that the volunteers has been safeguarding the state since the start of the conflict on May 3, 2023, while questioning the state forces' inaction during that time. She further criticized the security force for their inaction against Kuki militants who attacked Meitei villages on several incidents. Bimola called on both the central and state governments to take action against Kuki militants who caused various mayhems throughout the conflict, while alleging that the government only took action against Meitei volunteers. She maintained that the women will stand against arrest of village volunteers. The protesters raised slogans against arrest of village volunteers and to release the arrested 6 volunteers unconditionally.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯨꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯈꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯪꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯤ ꯃꯄꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯁꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯁꯖꯦꯁꯟ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯒꯗꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯨꯃꯤꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯁꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯊꯧꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯦꯟꯖꯗꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯅꯨ 26 ꯖꯅꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯌꯧꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯒꯦꯔꯦꯟꯇꯔꯤ ꯑꯦꯋꯥꯔꯗ ꯂꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯟ ꯉꯥꯛꯄ ꯆꯠꯆꯔꯨꯕ ꯒꯥꯔꯤꯗꯪ ꯈꯥꯝꯃꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯈꯥꯝꯍꯧꯗꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯍꯥꯠꯇꯣꯛꯄꯤ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯇꯔꯨꯛ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯐꯥꯖꯤꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯊꯝꯃꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯈꯨꯟ ꯉꯥꯛꯄ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯠꯇꯣꯛꯄꯤꯕ ꯐꯥꯕ ꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯁꯦꯝ ꯁꯥꯗꯨꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ.
Rongmei Naga Council Manipur RNCM has urged the general public and organizations to refrain from any kind of agitations along National Highway 37 to ensure safe passage of delegates attending Children Festival, which will be organized by Rongmei Baptist Churches Council RBCC from 16 to 20 January. In a press release, RNCM informed that the organization will take full responsibility to prevent any sort of disturbance during the festival. The organization also informed its members and frontal organizations to follow the directives presented as per the resolution of the executive meeting convened today. RNCM further announced that the volunteers will be deployed across the highway to ensure safe passage of delegates and officials. As part of the month-long road safety awareness campaign, District Administration of Tamenglong District conveyed mass awareness on Hit and Run Compensation Scheme 2022 in the district. Addressing a press conference held at DC Conference Hall, Tamenglong Deputy Commissioner Angsim Dangshawa asked the public to reap the benefits of the scheme while reminding that fatal victims of hit and run cases can reap 2 lakh rupees, while grievously injured victims could claim 50,000 rupees under the scheme. He added that claiming benefits under the scheme required registration of FIR and post-mortem report, among others. Tribal Youth Council Manipur, TYCM. Tribal Youth Council Manipur TYCM extended warm welcome to Ajay Kumar Bhalla on his appointment as the new governor of Manipur. In a press release, TYCM expressed confidence that the governor will oversee the issue faced by tribal community of the state. The organization added that the government neglected recruitment and development activities of the Tribal Affairs and Hills Department, despite the government successfully conducting the 8th in the Lok Sabha and activities of other departments during the ongoing conflict, which started on May 3rd, 2023. They maintained that the government also failed to conduct the autonomous district council election, which was supposed to be conducted in 2020, while questioning the government's failure to conduct the ADC election despite successfully conducting the Lok Sabha election. TYCM further expressed confidence that Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla will oversee the election process of ADC. The JAC, jointly constituted by 5 organizations including All Meitei Pangal Youth Association Ampia, All Kwakta Coordinating Committee Kwakta and Anjuman Islaha-e-Mushra organization, has urged the authorities concerned to conduct training classes for Sericulture Training Center Kwakta. Addressing a press meet held at Kwakta Bazaar, the JAC's convener Muhammad Abdul Salam conveyed that training class in the institution has been stopped since 2011-2012 when cyclone damaged some portions of girls' hostel and office building of the institution. He said a memorandum will be submitted to the CM in this regard, while cautioning that the JAC will take on agitations if the government does not pay heed to their demand.
ngasi Manipur gi amatang ngairaba Sericulture Training Center Kwakta da leiba asi 2011-12 ka tainaba chahida nongsitna girl hostel amadi building khara damage tawkhibadagi training tawdurona lakpani hojik training tawbagi mahutta tonganba sarkar gi policy amada relief camp gi building construction mayamam sajanba amadi training center asigi yamna darkar leiba All India ki amasung Manipur ki na yam tangba mulberry plant kabrang chak pambi yanthat laga amadi tasar plant haibadi uyung pambi kakhat laga anova building construction tawjalak pana maram warakanda training center asi mut khibai abagi oithokpa yamna chauna leire hauji training center asida facility khudingmak leirabani na 2025 asidagi training haubinana bahaina ari lenaba department amadi honorable CM da aikoina memorandum amasu pisan jaragani.
Keep watching SKTV.
Sri Gaurachandra Nam Purvasramda Ekoi Khwaipung Pukon Biramba Cooperative Society Government of Manipur gi Deputy Registrar Oiramba Amadi Regular English High School Kwakaichal Haino Khongembigi Founder Member Oibiramba Sri Ningtho Khongjam Ibomsa Singhana Magi Nungsijaraba Imung Manu Sagai Natri Amadi Marup Mapang Khwaipung Pu Thadoklamnaga Haukiba Tang Mapan Tha Ama Lisingani Kunmanga ing Waxing Gitarani Panba Sagol Senamita Sri Guru gi Kripadagi Ves Olaga Sri Endeavor Vaishnav Chaitanya Das Haibu Nam Phangana Brindaban Prati Oikhrei Lakliba Tang Taramari Tha Ama Lisingani Kunmanga ing Waxing Tara taruni pan balai bapu panmita asi sansai lokho charga lakliba tangkuni thoi tha ama isingani kunmanga ing waxing kurundani panba imse kaishan mita sira utsab den thoklei namit asida leihidrabagi atma santi gidamak ngamjaba basu kharadang hari sankirtan ga loinana Sri Gaurachandra Mahaprabhu gi agrahada kachagadori upalaksha sida Brahman Vaishnav ahalamanamadi marumapang khwaipunu magna matam sana lengbirakuna hari nam shravan tawbirana ba patrana nimantran kachabagi aparada kibik ngapigani Seba Pangiri Basing, Ningtau Khongjam Suraj, Abung Singha, Masanupa, Ningtau Khongjam Ongbi, Anupama Devi, Mamung Nupi, Kangjam Ongbi, Victoria Devi, Masanupi, Nongaitem Ongbi, Sophia Devi, Masanupi, Kangjam Ongbi, Elizabeth Devi, Masanupi, Lisam Ongbi, Nilima Devi, Masanupi, Sheram Ongbi, Mamta Devi, Masanupi, Ningtau Khongjam, Lansen, Leo, Masunupa, Tauram Paring, Sakritan Hauba, Numiyungba Puntara Nithogi Minitara, Mapam, Wakachel Konjeng Lekai, Club Kaitel.
Is your child shy around guests? Imagine if he's always shy. you can empower him to become confident and social right from a young age. At EuroKids, a wide range of group activities such as role play, storytelling sessions, music, and more help children overcome shyness. EuroKids, the preschool expert. Enroll now.
Please visit your nearest branch for more details. Sengzamai Kongbarot, Langthabal, Tera Bazar, Kwa Kaitel, Maitai Langol, Lamphel and Kanglatombi.
Slopeland Public School, largest residential school affiliated to CBSE. Admission open for the new sessions 2025-26. For LKZ to Class 9, safe and environmental friendly e-campus, free admission fees. Join the community of lifelong learners.
Only Slopeland Public School, Hongzhou.
National People's Youth Front and PYF invite you to join the Voice for Change by participating in open debate and essay writing competition. Open debate competition, motion, peace and normalcy in Manipur can only be achieved through political dialogue. Manipur da santi amasung mahausa phibam hanjalakpa haibasi political dialogue khaktana purakpa ngamgani. Date 19 January 2025, time 10 a.m. sharp, venue Maharaja Chandrakirti Auditorium, Haptakang Chebung, Imphal. Form available at NPP office Nauremthong or by scanning the QR code or download from the link. Mode of submission, soft copy via email npyfmanipur2024@gmail.com. Physical copy submission at the NPP State Office Nauremthong. Open essay writing competition. Essay topics, choose one. The need of the hour for the survival of Manipur and its people is a committed regional party with its roots in Manipur or a strong regional party with its roots elsewhere but having a presence in Manipur, or a committed national party with substantial regional aspirations rooted in Manipur, or a strong pan-India national party with substantial presence at the center. Mode of submission of AC copy, soft copy via email npyfmanipur2024@gmail.com. Physical copy submission at the NPP State Office Nauremthong, duly attested with the form. Download the form by scanning the QR code or download from the link. Last date 15 January 2025. Essay gi oina di ayiba essay copy oina, soft copy oina natraga physical copy oina thachanbirau. For details, contact 708-536-0093 or 762-90-80812. Visit us at NPP State Office, Nauremthong.
Welcome back. And in further news, the indefinite bandh imposed by Kobru Range Liangmai Women Union along SP Road against mishandling of a Naga woman at Konsakhul, Lungviram village has been temporarily suspended for 70 hours. A press release signed by leaders of Liangmai Naga Council Eastern Zone, Lemokong Area Protection Committee, Kobru Range Liangmai Women Union, Eastern Liangmai Chiefs Chairman Association and Lemokong Area Chief Organization urged individuals involved in the incident to surrender within these 72 hours, failing which intensified agitations will be carried out in all Liangmai inhabited areas of Manipur. Shop Owners Welfare Association Yaripuk Bazaar has decided to call off its indefinite general strike, which was imposed since yesterday against unbearable monetary demands on shopkeepers by various organizations. Speaking in this regard, Secretary of Shop Owners Welfare Association Yaripuk Bazaar Kehet Surat said the association decided to temporarily lift the general strike, which was imposed from yesterday, in the interests of general public who are facing lots of inconveniences. While urging groups to withdraw their monetary demands on shopkeepers, Surat also warned of agitations if organizations continue to place unbearable monetary demands. All India State Government Employees Confederation ISJAC has announced a nationwide protest, including a rally to Parliament on April 11th. The decision was taken in the National Executive meeting held in Kolkata recently. Speaking to media in this regard, President of ISJAC Manipur Unit M. Joykumar said, Manipur Unit will also take part in the protest rally, which will highlight the plights faced by government employees due to policies introduced by both state and central. Meanwhile, speaking in the press meet, Joint Secretary of Manipur Unit L. Ishwajit said the Confederation will raise their voice against the introduction of new pension scheme. He said government has retained the old pension scheme for MLAs and few selected departments, but exposed other departments and employees, including those in teaching profession, to a new pension scheme. Terming the introduction of new pension scheme as a violation of rights, L. Iswazid urged people to support a protest rally which will highlight issues faced by government employees.
Atop state Sinjiga Manataba, the central government employees Sinjiga, Ekoiga Yana, Kenaba, all pension scheme, Hibaseko, Katatana, Ekogi, new pension scheme, I said, Padegi, Ozasijana harassment, Kai problem, my aunt best Rebako. Indiagi Leriba, economic systems, the privatization, Hibama Lakpanama Moiduna, education, the problem Lakpa, Loidana, employees in the Natragana economy, the privatization from Nirang, Sagi, employees in the hand of Hestor. Not only employee captainate, common people coaching Makta, Masi privatization, Sinamara Moidana problem, Pestore, Manipuri Yauna, Baraki state, Kayada Lariba, in Union Territory, the Liba employee, Mayamse, said Gomin Gimakada Laba Sinchigi, Adu Mumen Amako Satava Darkale, Masi Satat, Nabagita Makse Masi, April Gitang, Taraga Matoise, Masi, all India Gi, Parliament, the Congress Junction Ba, Adu my employees Singi, Amazon teachers Singi, Simba Gi Congress Lamakoi, Chatlagani.
Union government now. Hiram Kudimong uniform when a Hiram system on the Makada Lano, one nation, one pension system. I say, why? Chicken the way employee with Tarsu, Mifum Kudimong equality before law and constitution. So, Hari, Adutardi, MP, Su, MLA, Su, Armed Forces, Su, Aduga, was out with doctor, engineers, who is up on a phone to air. And how's it? Where the film city, private companies in Sina, employees in Sigi, one at Tanza was in law and exploit over. Sutlagi, meager amount of cotton from the sin. Adutuma City, Constitution provision violate of the
As part of the government's war on drugs campaign, security forces destroyed 50 acres of poppy plantation at Mullam village in Ukhrul district. A joint team of Ukhrul District Police, 6th MR, Ukhrul Forest Department, BSF and 8th Bihar Regiment destroyed the poppy plantation. It is said that the initiative of identifying and destroying poppy plantation will identifying and destroying poppy cultivation, will be continued in the district. Network of Economy and Welfare Service News, Kumbi and Nehru Yuva Kendra Bishnupur jointly observed National Youth Day 2025 at Kumbi Sandhong Upper Primary School yesterday. The event was attended by School Headmaster and National Teachers Awardee Kangembam Indra Kumar, Assistant Teachers K. Ibo Choba and K. H. Gopal, along with National Youth Awardee Kangembam Lila Chandra as guests. The attendees, including around 55 youths, offered floral tributes to the portrait of Swami Vivekananda, and the guests spoke about Vivekananda during the event. A Manipuri feature film titled Yahu Thengba Khoimu, produced by Dr. R.K. Narayan Sana under the banner of Ipak Films Production Manipur and presented by Jaydeep Memorial Foundation Imphal, was premiered yesterday at Muktadhara Auditorium, New Delhi. The special premiere show was organized for the Meitei community residing at New Delhi. The film was directed by Rakesh Naurem with Dr. R.K. Narayan Sana as story writer. The premiere show was attended by Indian Statistical Institute New Delhi Mathematics Department Professor Shanta Laishram, Child Environment Activist Lisipriya Kangujam, World Phunaba Federation founder and President Dr. Ranbir Singh Laishram. Speaking at the show, Director Rakesh Naurem highlighted that the show was organized under the initiative to show the film to Meitei people residing in various states across the country. He maintained that the film will also be premiered at Tripura, Assam, Bengaluru, Hyderabad and other places. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today inaugurated the 6.5 kilometers long Z-Morh tunnel in central Kashmir's Gandarbal district, making the Sonamarg tourist resort accessible year-round. The 6.5 kilometer long two-lane tunnel connecting Gagangir and Sonamarg in Gandarbal district was constructed at an expenditure exceeding 2,700 crore rupees. The tunnel also features a 7.5 meter wide emergency escape passage. Located at an altitude of more than 8,650 feet above sea level, the Z-Morh tunnel will significantly improve year-round connectivity between Srinagar and Sonamarg, facilitating the route to Leh while bypassing the landslide-prone and avalanche-affected areas. Equipped with advanced technologies, the Z-Morh tunnel offers real-time updates and ensures seamless connectivity, setting a new benchmark for regional infrastructure and significantly enhancing the travel experience. Along with the ongoing Zojila Tunnel project, the Z-Morh tunnel will provide uninterrupted connectivity to both the Baltal and Ladakh regions, supporting both civilian and military traffic. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari and Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah were also present at the inauguration. Two Myanmar nationals have been taken into custody in Mizoram's Siaha district for their alleged involvement in smuggling foreign currency notes valued at approximately 1.48 crore rupees. The operation was conducted by a joint team of Assam Rifles at the Mizoram and the Mizoram Police based on intelligence reports about cross-border smuggling activities. According to a statement released by the Assam Rifles, the arrests were made on Friday as part of a coordinated effort to curb illegal activities in the region. During the operation, the authorities seized 2 mobile phones and a motorcycle, in addition to the substantial amount of foreign currency. The apprehended individuals are currently under investigation as law enforcement agencies work to uncover further details about the smuggling network and their potential links. And moving on to sports, Manipur's lawn ball team, which had won medals in the previous national games in Goa, are confident of putting up a good performance in the upcoming 38th National Games to be held in Uttarakhand from January 28th to February 14th. Speaking in this regard, state coach Yambem Somo said preparation for the National Games is currently underway at Hockey AstroTurf in Kumalam Park as the state do not have its own lawn ball playfield. This time, a total of 12 players consisting of 6 male and 6 female have qualified for the games. Dr. Mani Mohan Meitei will be the team manager for Manipur's men's team, while Ashish Hanjabam will manage the women's team. The qualified state players will compete in 4 categories, that's single, pair, triple and 4 respectively.
Uttarakhand National Games da sakadabasi nupa taru nupi taru player 23 chatoine Delhi da chalubada khoi national championship chalubada khoi mai pakchare national game gi selection tawjare ground itamna hockey tapsida khoi tawraga medal ani hum longna bana yankanna practice tawjari khoi ground tang lairadi khoi je medal di hum mari di lobu ngamudra na ina kanjai deda ya di ground tang di semani.
Bishnupur Hockey defeated YCCICA Kontha Ahlob 16-0 in the ongoing 12th Yumnam Rashmani Memorial Invitation Under 15 Boys and Women's Open 7-a-side cash prize hockey tournament. In another match that was played today, Hockey Union Jiribam Likai beat Thobal Hockey 5-4. In women's competition, TWC Taubungkhok defeated Thobal Hockey 6-3, while UESPM X Sai thrashed YCCIC B Kontha Ahlob 16-0. The tournament is being organized by YCCIC Kontha Ahlob under the aegis of Manipur Hockey at Ibudo Margin Ground. Hockey Union, Lariyangbam. Konthokzam Surjit, Secretary of Bishnupur District Wushu Association, has condemned the selection process for Manipur Wushu team's coaches and managers by Manipur Olympic Association for the upcoming 38th National Games in Uttarakhand. The statement was made during a press conference held at Manipur Press Club today. Members and executives of various Wushu associations such as Imphal East District Wushu Association, Central Wushu Institute Brahmapur Nahabam Lekai, Bishnupur District Wushu Association, Thobal District Wushu Association, Eagle Wushu Academy and Kanglepak Wushu Academy were also present during the press conference. Speaking further, Konthokzam Surjit alleged that the coaches and managers were selected in collusion with Manipur Olympics Association. While expressing that the state has numerous qualified coaches and managers, Surjit highlighted that the coaches and managers were selected without consulting the district officials, and one of the selected coaches is currently on maternity leave. Surjit further urged the MOA to refrain from such activities in the future.
Hana Sakhiba coaching do relax Tauraga, Matik Saraba, also in Badamatik Saraba, Director Medalising, the Department Gadala, coaching she, Matan Habi, the Namako Yesimenda, Taunaba Haida, Yana Zerolama, Ibadi, Yanaba, Wahayota Fekra, Haina Matunda, Mamangi 37, National Game, the Hariba point to Kapamatam, Madudasu, Makoina, by Hukuk, Taudana, Tagaliba, Kanariba, Poski Wang, Mada, Federation Galo Tunaraga, I was in a sea. Ko samusung ke jasi makoina eno hana thadana tawdra leirame masing matang se koi yam ngak phawi aduna yaragadi mai lena authority amadi sarkar gi maikei dagi so yengjan janingi.
And in today's weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 23.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 9 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 100% in the morning and 43% in the evening. And that is all we have for now, but before we end, here are the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthaman Biren lauds Armed Forces veterans for their selfless contributions to the nation, says government plans to set up a memorial park for war veterans. Enhanced surveillance and dominance maintained along Indo-Myanmar border. External dimension cannot be ruled out, asserts Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi. Historian Professor N. Joykumar maintains need for indigenous population to organize mass protest against Indian government before Manipur gets fragmented. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News with Sanatombi. Stay tuned.